I see your face everywhere when I'm going out.
Welcome to Starbucks. My name is Ari. What is your name?
Karina.
And what can I get started for you today?
Do you still have peppermint?
We do.
Can I please have a venti peppermint mocha frappuccino with no coffee?
Okay.
Can I have that with almond milk and no whipped cream as well?
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
And you said a venti?
Yes.
Alright, so it'll be $6.98 for you up at the window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So honestly, good morning. I planned on getting a grande because I'm on my healthy girl stuff. But babes, I haven't had Starbucks in probably 2 weeks. Let's get down to the real meat and potatoes of this video.
I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya.
So my tripod is not sticking to my window because of how freaking cold it is. But I have things that I need to say before I go into work, which at this point I'm like 5 minutes away. So I don't know why, but this morning I just feel like very anxious, and I was trying to do some digging inside, and I'm like, Karina, why do you feel anxious? You know, like, I have not been to work in about 3 weeks because we had winter break like December 22nd, and then we were supposed to be back to work December 3rd or January 3rd, but then I got COVID. So I had COVID all last week, which would have been my first week back to work. And last week is also when I announced on my YouTube channel that I will be resigning, and that's also when I informed my staff. And of course, like, it wouldn't be Karina's life if, you know, some chaos didn't ensue. And I'm not gonna say we love that, because really we did not need that type of energy, but it came nonetheless. And some staff members found my video and sent it to my principal. And my principal's a very nice lady. So she didn't like say she was mad, but I just have a feeling that she's a little upset. But you know, I mean, at this point it's not really anything that I can do about it. So I'm just wondering, like, if I'm anxious today coming back, and like, because people now know that I have a YouTube channel, which it's not something that I'm embarrassed about. Like, I'm far past the embarrassment phase of it. I literally went through that probably in college, like when I first started my channel. It's not embarrassment, it's just like annoyance, I think. And I feel anxious because it's like there's so much I want to say that I'm not gonna say it. But like, I don't know, I just feel anxious because I don't think it was well received. I mean, obviously if you've seen the video, I wasn't like bashing anyone, even in the slightest. Hold on. So let me try to back up before we... Yeah, I wasn't bashing anybody. I didn't say anything like bad. So so it's really just like probably me projecting my thoughts of like how they might feel towards me. I already have like a connection issue with my staff. Like, I'm not really able to connect with anyone. I haven't been able to connect with anyone. So this feels like even more alienating. And I know I was talking to my boyfriend, and he's like, you know, who cares? You only have 9 days, which is like, it's true. I really am about to be done with this. But still, it's just like, I don't want to live in misery the last 9 days. Does that make sense? I don't know. I could just be being dramatic this morning. In any case, I just got to work. It's 7:20, and I sound like a little congested still. For the most part, I feel okay. COVID really put me on my butt, and it was very, very hard to come out of. I really struggled with fatigue, like sleeping 3 or 4 hours at a time, like naps throughout the day. Right now it's just really bad congestion, but I don't know. I feel like I have a lot that I want to catch you up on that happened last week, but I need to like get inside and catch myself up and like get organized and get my head in the game, because this week and next week the person who is taking my position, taking over for me, is going to be shadowing me. So I need to be like on my game when it's time to be on my game, you know? But I need a second to like get back into the groove, because baby, we not in it. I can't. I'm dying. I'm so tired. All right, hi guys, it is Wednesday. I did film some clips this morning, but it was very dark. Like, it's pitch black at 6 o'clock in the morning, so the clip, I just knew it wasn't gonna give. But I forgot that I was vlogging yesterday, and yesterday I actually did fun and interesting things. Not really fun, more so interesting. Something different than going to work and being at home. So first of all, I want to pick up where I left off on Monday, which I believe was me talking about how anxious I was to be back at work. And I was really struggling, but it honestly was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I am finishing my last week of teaching actual content this week, and then next week I'll just be supporting and providing feedback for the person that's replacing me, and to just kind of make the transition for my kids seamless. So I really have been enjoying that. I'm, you know, kind of chill this week, doing a lot of fun stuff, just enjoying the last couple of days that I have left with my kids. And so yeah, that is that. I am so exhausted. Like, I feel like recovering from COVID has been quite difficult for me. I immediately, straight after COVID, immediately had a sinus infection, and so I've essentially had a headache going on 14 days today. I mean, you can hear that I'm congested. I have a lot of pressure in my nose, my head, my face right here, and it's kind of just like a domino effect. If you are new here, I do have lupus, which is an autoimmune disease, and one of the biggest things with lupus is fatigue, and so I'm struggling staying awake and pushing through every day, but you know, we're doing it. I'm not wearing makeup today, and I've worn makeup to work probably the past like 3-ish months, 4 months, and so definitely feels a little weird, but I just decided, you know, I could not do it. I could not do it. My eyes were so heavy this morning. After work yesterday, well, first of all, after work on Monday, came home, immediately went to sleep. Like, I literally took a 3-hour nap the second I got home. Yesterday, I really tried to fight, really tried to push through it and not sleep right when I got home, and I did make it until around like 7 o'clock, but then I fell asleep. The worst part about it though is that I woke up at like 9 or 10, so it was much harder to fall back asleep. Last night though, what I decided to work on, if you watch Vlogmas, I talked about a lot of exciting things coming. I have officially launched like my virtual assistant business, something I've been thinking about doing now for about 4 or 5 months, and so I just started jumping into it. Actually, I think I've been taking it a little bit more serious, a little bit more consistent the past 4 or 5 months. I decided to do it in July, so on my Instagram for it, that's the first post I made, was around July. But I did start working on virtual assistant stuff, and yesterday I had just like a little bit of time for myself where I was making graphics for a potential client. And so I was able to kind of get a feel of like what what my new work day could feel like, you know. And honestly, it was not bad. I worked for about an hour. I did 3 graphics. I did some content research, some hashtag research. I also mentioned during Vlogmas that I'll be coming out with a podcast. Podcasting has been on my list for a couple of years, and I decided officially that I would make that my thing for 2022. And that podcast will be coming out at the end of January. It is called Been There, Felt That, and it is essentially advice from your self-proclaimed big sister, because all the things that you're going through, I probably have been there and felt what you're feeling. So I have a pretty good episode lineup. I am hoping to do weekly episodes coming out on Mondays, because you guys know Monday's my favorite day of the week. And my first episode is already filmed and edited, and I just am awaiting the launch day for it. So definitely be sure to check the description box below. That's where I'll put the Instagram, and like I said, you can expect that my first episode to come out at the end of January. I believe that's the 24th.
So yeah, you're the one I want and I love you. No lie. I miss your touch.
Alright, happy Sunday. Right now I'm about to head to the gym. I haven't been to the gym pretty much all week. Love that for me. As you can see, most of my classroom is now back in this front area. Actually, I'll show you. So this right here, all of my classroom stuff that I decided to keep. Same here, all of my classroom stuff that I'm deciding to keep. I have my classroom library that I need to pick up still. And then just like some little last minute type like little things behind my desk. And then we're done, so you guys. On Tuesday, that will be my last day in my classroom with my kids, teaching writing, being Miss Lee, the homeroom teacher. Wednesday, I'll be finishing up first semester report cards. Thursday, I'll be doing last minute like tech stuff, basically like disconnecting from the district, passwords, email, stuff like that. And then Friday, I'm done. And I feel so good. Can't explain it, truly can't explain it. I'm gonna take my pre-workout and head to the gym. Tell me that it's the week of your period without telling me it's the week of your period. I just got to the gym. First of all, for some freaking reason, like, I mean, it's not for some reason, I know the reason, but like, every time it's about to be my time of the month, I just feel this massive urge to like tell people how much I love them and care about them. And I'm also like that when I'm intoxicated, but like, and then when I do it or I get ready to do it, I just cry. Like, I cannot control my emotions, and I just don't understand what my problem is. But like, I just been going through it with my dad, you guys. Like, if you know me in real life, like, you obviously probably know Freddie. I mean, he's been in the vlogs. Freddie's my stepdad, and he's been my stepdad literally for 20 years, like, since I was 5. And I just, like, I'm just so surprised sometimes when I think back to like how much I really wanted to punch him in the face constantly. Like, it's giving big I hate my stepdad energy. For as an adult now, I can recognize it was for literally no reason, but I just love that man. I don't know why I'm crying. All right, I need to go work out, and I'm gonna keep this in. And Mom, when you watch this part, don't you freaking dare text me about it, okay? I'm just moving past it. I'm not gonna sit on this emotion anymore. I don't need to be like this before I go into the gym. Alright.
Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No lie. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so.
Okay, so I just went into Bath and Body Works, obviously, as you can see, as you saw. I just needed to get a new hand soap because the hand soap that I have right now is a snowman. It's like Christmassy, and the hand soap that we had before was just like a little filler because we had just ran out before we started decorating for Christmas. So I'm not even gonna switch back to that. I just grabbed mahogany teakwood. Really enjoy like masculine-y type vanilla scents, and that's what it is. And also have to be cognizant of the fact that like my boyfriend probably doesn't want his hands smelling like, you know, warm vanilla sugar all the time. Or maybe he does, because, you know, men love vanilla. But, yeah, so I just grabbed that. I like have been putting my Christmas stuff away little by little. But I think I might go full swing today. I don't really have a set plan of what's happening today. I really want to go to Target, but the Target that's an hour away because they have these shoes that I want, and the shoes are not in stock anywhere near me. That's literally the closest location, like an hour away. So I really want to go out there, but I asked my boyfriend to make like a day trip out of it, because then at least we could get we could just like get some stuff or like get lunch or something, you know. So we'll see, because it is Sunday, so he watches football on Sundays. But yeah, and they're on sale too. Like normally they're $40, but they're 30% off right now, so they're $27.99. So I just want to go. I could go by myself, but I want to spend time with my boyfriend, honestly. So here's to hoping that he does that. I want to also I want to finish my laundry. I have like a bunch of little things I want to do. We don't have school tomorrow because it's Martin Luther King Day, so today is technically like a Saturday or a second Saturday, and then tomorrow would be like my Sunday. But I don't know, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on like this huge laundry list of things to get done, because then I won't get it done and I'll be annoyed about that. So yeah, right now I'm about to go to Barnes & Noble though, and I'm gonna grab Verity because I'm easily influenced by the internet, and Libby Christensen and Whitney and TikTok have basically convinced me that I need to read a Colleen Hoover book.
But you put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Can we stop the clock and rewind? Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No, 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 no lie. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you with someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but...
Alright, so obviously it's later. I am once again in my car, and I'm being a drama queen today. I cleaned my house, obviously, as you saw. I took my Christmas decorations down. Yes, that is a celebration. And boyfriend and I were sitting there, we're like, what do we want to have for dinner? Most of the time, like, it's different things. And so he asked me what I was in the mood for, and there's this place downtown where I live at, and it's like this soul food, like black owned, head chef is black type restaurant. It's so freaking good, you guys. I don't think you understand. They've only been open for about a year, and I'm assuming because of like staffing shortages and just all the shortages of everything in the freaking world because of the Pangea, they're just out of everything, and they just have really inconvenient hours, and they have the most amazing lobster alfredo that I've been craving, I'm not kidding, for weeks. And called again today, and I just feel like they know me by my phone number, because I told David, I'm like, please call for me. Like, I'm embarrassed to continue asking them every single week, like, if they have lobster. And so he called for me, and he's like, Alex, place an order for pickup, whatever. And then before he even starts ordering, they're like, and just so you know, we're out of lobster. And I'm like, they know my phone number. So like I said earlier in the vlog, I'm PMSing very hard and would and could cry off of that inconvenience. So he's like, why don't you just try to make it? And listen, you guys, I like to think that I can cook. You know, the things that I know how to cook, I can cook very well. But I've never cooked lobster alfredo before, and that's what they have, and I'm just like freaking obsessed with lobster alfredo. I never cooked that before, you know, and so I'm a little scared. I'm a little sketched. I don't know. I'm not feeling too confident about it, but we're gonna go to the freaking store. I looked up some recipes. I got on TikTok, and we're gonna do it. I'm feeling confident a little. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make lobster alfredo for dinner tonight. So let's go.
Can we stop the clock and rewind? Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No, 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 no lie. I miss your touch.
Alright, I was not going to record myself cooking this lobster alfredo because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just like, you know, trying to figure my life out. But I need to record this part because I'm really having a heart attack right now. These freaking lobster tails, I don't know why, I'm very like, it's cringy to me. Like, it's so cringy to me. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Okay, so it says, ooh, I keep flipping it upside down. I know. Listen, hear me out. I know nothing's gonna happen. I know that's just the tails. It's too chaotic. I know it's just the tails, but it still like feels like something, you know? So it says cut down to the top of the shell, down to the base. Okay. This is very chaotic. I think the reason it's like so chaotic for me is because this one was it was like bent. Okay. Okay. So I cut the tail, fans the tail, watch for sharp edges, kitchen shears, did that, safe as possible. Add tails to the pot of salted boiling water, remove after they've turned red and the meat is cooked through. That's it? That's all I had to do? Okay. Alright. Essentially gonna boil lobster tail for 1 minute per ounce of tail. So this says, oh, these are 3 ounces. So 3 ounce tail boil for 3 minutes. So let's do 1 tail at a time. So we'll take this one. And I got a little boiling water. Stick that in there. Alright. So it says the shell should basically turn red, but I'm gonna still set a timer for 3 minutes. And I'll come back to you. I'll come back. Alright, my timer's going off right now. So we got here a red lobster. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna set this one right here. Ooh. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing for the other 2. So I will see you when it's Alfredo time. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. This is what it looks like. I'm really proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. So let's do a little on-camera taste test. Smells really good, so I don't doubt that it's gonna be phenomenal. This is so good. Yes.
Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me.